Well, hello out there. This is Paul with Dunbarland Farms. So glad you're here to join me today. It's been hot where I am, and so I've let weeds get out of control. So behind me, we're going to start with this. Try to get these knocked down. There's an old well here, a hand-dug well. And I don't know how long ago it was dug, but long time. So I want to get around that. You probably can see down here this bare spot. Well, there's an old pump right there, and I went over this with the brush cutter and hit the pump, and then also hit the there was an old plow, the one that goes behind the mule. I got rid of that, but anyway, didn't help the brush cutter. So let's go back here and change over the weed eater from a weed eater to a brush cutter that I used the steel saw on, and I also sharpened it up over the weekend, so we'll see how it works. Let's see what we can get into. Okay, we need to take this head off. We need to take this head off, not my head. So I'll get down here so you can see. I've got all my things in a plastic bag because I got tired of looking for them. And it took me all day to do that, so the last time. So what we have to do is find this little hole on the back. Then find the hole in there, push it through, and then take it off counterclockwise. Saw blade on. Then you put this washer on. No wonder. Then you put this deal on. Put your nut on, and it also tightens counterclockwise. Counterclockwise is important in this stuff. Then got your all-purpose wrench for your saw. Get this set. Which it may or may not be, but I will find it. Ha! All-purpose wrench doesn't work. I thought sure that it did. Well, let's see. I have somewhere the right wrench, except we go counterclockwise for the dummy. And with a few mistakes, we finally got this done. You might ask, why am I not using the weed eater string for this? It won't cut it. Alright, that's all tight. Put this up here for later. Put this back in the bag over here. I'll keep this for my saw adjustment. So I'll take you guys over here and see if we can get started. Don't forget to put on your protective headgear. There's the old well I was talking about. Isn't this exciting? I can imagine running over that with the mower. So there you have it. But I'm going to get the chainsaw so I can cut this wood down. This wood right here. Because even though I could cut it with that weed eater saw, it dulls the blade pretty quickly. So I'll be back. So there you have one project down, and I'll get this cleaned off of here. Get the grapple out here, drag it back, see if there's anything else out here, and then I'll probably weed eat it at some point. Okie dokie. Let's move up here, get a couple more weeds. I think that's looking a little better. What do y'all think? Well, one thing I've got plenty of is weeds. If weeds were money, I'd be a rich man. You may have noticed, but it cuts the thicker ones better than the thin ones. More resistance, I think. Well, if you guys have made it this far, I appreciate it. And contrary to popular belief, this gate does not mean this is a gated community here. But anyway, hope you liked it. I'd like to hear your thoughts on how you would have done this. Like I said, I'm going to get the grapple, clean some of this up, and then either get the brush cutter and mulch it up or mow it up, whatever, with the bush hog. We'll see. So anyway, thanks again. Hope you like it. Thanks for all the subscribers. Thanks for joining me. And just remember, stay kind, be safe, and make each day count. See you the next time.